Gaming with Final Fantasy XIV. And today we have the joy of finally moving on to the 2.1 MSQ and additional content. So all the 2.0 content, as far as I know, is complete. I have done every single Around Reborn job quest. I have many of the minions. I have many of the mounts that you can get. I'm going to start working on the Orchestrion roles soon. And so, now that we have all of that, we can jump back in to the MSQ. So as far as I remember, we were looking for Flamine. What do you have to say, Alfredo? Ah, you've arrived. Let us see if Master Gegeruju can shine any light into the rumors regarding Flamine. Titan's Bane. I mean, Artbert. What brings you to my humble resort? Flamine? You mean to tell me that the goddess who made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Egads, man. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, what shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gegeruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are a number of places she could be. I should begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Rightio? Wait a second. You would challenge me? I am not sure if that is wise, my friend. But you see, I have something of a monopoly on the choicest cards in the realm. So I have everything, I just need to beat him. Swap and sudden death, that sounds annoying. Good, at least he gets to start first. He will for sure be able to... Wow! Okay, so I can't beat her with anything, but I can pretty much guarantee he can't beat my Shiva. That one will go nicely there. Wow! There we go, back up to 2. And we still win. And we got a Y'shtola card. Preposterous! I was told that that was the best deck Gil could buy. Say, would you be willing to part with some of those cards, friend? Needless to say, I would pay good coin for them. That's hilarious. There's no need to fly over there. 70 gil is minuscule. Okay, let's do some looking around. Plebeian. Vincian. That doesn't have a good ring. Interesting. Okay. Flying makes things so much faster. Huh? You want to know if I've seen a Makote last by the name of Flamin? Oh, I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Alright. Shamani Lamani. Oh, I remember you. I see you've had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Ardbert. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Valley, or Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. That's helpful. They really did do a good job at creating these worlds. I wonder if they had to touch up any of this modeling when Flying was introduced. We found her. There we go. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and Flamin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? You are the very picture of health, milady. Yet the world thinks you are dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lenosha aside, what exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyways, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport safe? Rescued yet again from the jaws of a ravenous gubu. How quickly we forget the lessons of the past. Though I was not solely to blame for that foolishness. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Oh. I actually feel like this is going to be very helpful. Those not as much. Let's just really quick. White mage, I think already has. Yeah. Awesome, it was helpful. Beautiful. There we go, that's better. All things in time. Who is this for? All classes, all classes. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the waking sands. Oh, that was nice. Antecedent, you have a guest? Yeah, no doubt. Lami? Ostilia. I haven't seen her like this in years, Artbert. Oh. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Isilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Alcetia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Ardbert, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, Ardbert. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eyes I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamine who took care of me then. She raised me as her own and taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated pupil. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So, I gave it to Lamine as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished far more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of that in which it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Lamine, you built it once, Asilia. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Beldesia. Preparations begin at once. Mintilia would share with you the latest news on the Scion's imminent relocation. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll. But there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild's representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would not have ever been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever their ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities and cultivating relationships with the local merchants and recruiting adventurers will prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Elfino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome you to our organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it pleases you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Ardbert, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slathborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well. It would seem your reputation precedes you, Ardbert. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. My man, the scholar, Ardbert the scholar, chilling out, reading some books in his free time. Ah, Ardbert, were you able to get some rest? I would ask that you would come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem that there is something that he would share with us. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded, and our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona. the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Reborn included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity and proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition, and the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. To no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great. I say, yet no greater than us. And we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. You go, Minfilia. There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamine to teach me the basics of mining too. That's cool, because like I know that there's a side quest entirely based on Tataru finding her own way and like how she actually contributes to the Scions. I love Tataru. Now let's see, so we've been going for 28 minutes, and just how long are we? So we're about 30% of the way done. Cool. Really cool. I am going to take a quick break. It is 2:40. I have work at 4 o'clock. So I'm just going to take a quick break, grab a coffee, relax a little bit. All right. We are back. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing. Ouch. Just tore out my bloody headphones, and that hurt. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slathborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road, and represent us well, Ardbert. We have no need of travel. We have teleportation magics, Minfilia. Oh wait, actually, sorry. Have you been keeping well, Ardbert? We may have earned ourselves a respite, but there is still much to do. But there is still much and more to do. Together, let us continue to shine the crystal's light upon Eorzea. So before I go, I kind of want to stop in and visit my buddies with the Scions. The first time I played through this game and got to Endwalker, I noticed that all the NPCs had really, really interesting things to say. But I'd never talked to them. So far, I've been talking to almost every NPC I come across in each area, and it has been absolutely worth it. Okay, he's the exact same dialogue. Thancred, Papalymo. Ah. I think everyone says the same thing. So once I'm done the MSQ, we'll come back and we'll try out that Garuda fight, because that is 2.1 content. That'll be fun, but that does fall into the realm of side quests, and we're just focusing on MSQ right now until we get a Realm Reborn trophy or achievement. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Ardbert. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Okay, so Choker of Aiming. Should I do this one? No, we'll wait till after. We'll continue on. Actually, no, that's... Greetings, Ardbert. You've come at just the right time. A visitor is waiting for you in the workshop. A friend of Sid, it seems. Realizing your preoccupation with other matters of import, I suggested she wait at the 7th heaven until your arrival, but she refuses to leave. I fear you have a very brash client on your hands, friend. Okay. You ready to go inside? I fear waiting will only make her more irritable. That was a cool mount, that fiery dragon. Jesse. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. Oh, this is cool. Yo, this is totally a Final Fight. And she's in the 7th heaven. Yo, okay, this is... Alright. Alright, this is cool. I'm here for this. So, you're Mr. Lux, eh? Took you long enough. The name's Jesse, Deputy President of Garland Iron Works. Don't look too impressed now. In truth, I'm nothing more than an engineer. But thanks to you filling Master Garland's head with those damn fool ideas of heroism and saving the realm, there's no one else to fill his golden breeches. We've been busting our collective arses on these orders from Highwind Skyways, and are still only scraping by. The real problem is, with Master Garland gone, productivity's dropped like the knickers on a stone throw strumpet. The company will be in deep if something ain't done. And that's why I'm here. Sure, our machinists have made their fair share of chronometers and plasma labs, but we need something grand. Something that'll have our clients on their knees literally begging us to take all their sparkling gill. I want you to show me the Magitech armor you borrowed from our friends, the Garleans. Yes, I know all about your little foray into the Praetorium. You can thank Biggs and Wedge for that. I reckon there's a lot that we can learn from that Reaper. And after all you've done to distract Master Garland, I'd say you owe us that much. And more. I love her. She's awesome. This is amazing. Do you even know what you have here? Listen to that ceruleum engine. I've never heard anything so sweet. And the servo mechanism should be... Wait, a mammoth core? Why didn't I think of that? They're so easy to come by. Mass production would be as easy as stealing candy from a baby. Or cores from a mammoth. But what in the seven bloody hells have you done to the cannon's poor convergence modulator? Burnt it out firing victory rounds after slaying some family of rabid squirrels, no doubt. So I wonder the whole suit is a steaming pile of molten slag. Such a waste. What in the builder's name are you looking at? You need something to fix your prying eyes on? Try the wall. Any road. I can't bear to see such a fine piece of work in such a sorry state. I'll patch her up as best as I can, but you'll need to gather the parts needed for the job. Think of it as one of them adventures you seem so keen on. A make number 49 Magitech converter and a make number 50 Magitech oscillator should do the trick. Oh, and a Magitech cannon barrel. Make number 51. I can't guarantee she'll be good as new, but at the very least she'll be in better shape than she's in now. Which still ain't saying much. Eyes on me, Ardbert. I ain't done with you yet. That is, unless you know the whereabouts, one might stumble across a spare converter, oscillator, and cannon barrel. No, didn't think so. So here's a hint. It rhymes with Castrum Sentry. You see, Garlean-made technology is what we're after, and I can't think of a better place to find some. Off with you now. This is cool. I don't know if I've ever been here. A workshop. Fairly large area for what seems to be a fairly small. Let us also. It's possibly a primal. Oh, a minion. I love it. You know what? Okay, so I have max armor for these three. So let's switch to a monk. Because that will let us figure out what we actually need. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having another look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be good as a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me. I'll show you around. Is that you, Ogbert? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania. It would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite all right, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear that this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries. You can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Okay, let's get this done. Seems how we're already here. Let's go under this, under and over. I love shutting this off and just flying, just looking around. Honestly, the fact that Final Fantasy XVI's world was so believable, so real, and so well made is entirely due to the fact that Eorzea is so well made. Right? And we haven't even gotten to go to the other places of this world, right? But there is so many places that are just brilliantly put together. Storage crates. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I am not seeing these storage crates. That was hilarious. As soon as I said it, they like appeared. Nice. Okay, so let's fly around. We'll see. Okay, so that's what we're looking for, is these big black bits. Beautiful. There's another adventure over there. So this has already been dealt with over here. Could any of these be the storage crates? Doesn't really look like it. I'll go over here. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go give these back to Jessie before she skins us. I actually don't want to fly all that way. Huh? Did it just say Silverchair Falls? Let me guess. You've lost. No. Broken. No. Traded for magical beams, the parts we need. Well, color me mildly impressed. I was half expecting the worst and got, well, less than the worst. Don't get all giddy on me now. You're still not off the hook for stealing away Master Garland. But I'll admit, I am beginning to see why he might feel the need to latch himself onto an adventurer like he might a stray pup. Alright, let's see if I can't salvage this mess of a masterpiece. Whew, I think that's it. Both Magitech and Photon Cannons should be functional. That said, I'm no Garlean. There's no third eye hidden up under these lovely locks, and there's a great deal I don't know about their machina. I can't guarantee the cannons won't misfire, but then again, misfire is better than no fire, eh? Even so, I wouldn't recommend using the weaponry in actual battle. Speaking of fire, it's high time I got back to the ironworks. Patching up those cannons has given me a few ideas. You take good care of that armor, and you'll have me to answer to, Albert. That was great. Your Magitech armors, Magitech and Photon Cannons are now operational. Oh, that's actually really cool. I had no idea. Oh, I love that. Okay, having done that, let's head back to the Waking Sands. I do seem to recall this next part being a lot of fun. Once we get into Waking Bay, Waking Sands. Once we get into the Waking Sands, we are going to take a break. I have to eat something. I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm probably going to pause the broadcast, or maybe I'll just shut it off. Yeah, let's see, how long has this broadcast been? It's been 52 minutes, yeah. This has been One of Each Gaming with part 22 of A Realm Reborn, patch 2.1. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope that you have